MissSparkleLuv, Transgender Goddess of Happiness. Hello, hello, hello. From the beautiful Southern California. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we got the beautiful, pretty Southern California right now. Let's just do this way. So, audio is not going to be good. My earbuds were stolen this past weekend. So, I do apologize for the audio. And, yeah, I'm just going to apologize right now. Okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to do my hair the regular way. We're going to do the other way. It is just crap. Alright, we're just going to leave it alone. It's just going to do whatever the heck it's going to do. And it's windy. How's it going, everybody? So we're going to give it some time, wait for some people to chime on in. Mostly my, Hey Nikhil, hello, hello. How you doing, darling? I'm just gonna probably tie my hands down so I don't mess with my hair because the wind's just gonna keep messing it. There's nothing I can do about my hair. There's absolutely nothing. So again, I apologize for the audio. The audio is probably not gonna be that great. My earbuds are gone. They were in my purse when my purse was stolen on Saturday morning. So, yeah. So it's just going to be a quite interesting show today. A little bit different show, I guess. So we are discussing childhood trauma and the healing, how do you know you have any type of childhood trauma? Are there things that are being blocked out of your memory? Things that maybe your parents apologize for and you're like, I don't remember anything. My life, I remember it being blissful in a sense. So kind of a sense of delusion, because it's not even necessarily a sense of delusion. It's a sense, or it's not a sense of anything, because your brain has literally blocked out all that trauma. So you have the scars mentally, but you don't have the memory of the pain. So your body and your brain creates the change, and you just live in that change. So my little video thing, or my thumbnail shows, healing comes from losing pretty much the old you. Because when you're living in those old states and the way that you normally live, you're living in that trauma. So you're never really truly honestly healing from it. You have to grow, you have to move past it, and you have to understand what happened, what the trauma was to past it. So Nikhil, what do you want to say? What's going on? How are you doing, love? What's going on? Ooh, construction. Big guy, big guy. Construction truck. Cherry picker. What? Someone's gonna change their backyard? Changing their front yard, changing their backyard? What's going down? Or is it taking the weird way to get to the Oh. Yeah, never mind. It's taking a weird route to get to the main street. Okay. There's apparently construction stuff going on behind me. Alright, so yeah, speaking of childhood trauma, so key signs of childhood trauma would be always drawing in toxic situations, or wanting those toxic situations, not being able to let go and move past them. So I see a lot of childhood trauma in the Latin community, mostly due to, for men, it's in the machismo thing, constantly being told they can't feel emotions, can't cry, getting spanked and beaten for crying and for feeling emotions. Um, and and then for the women, being forced into a womanizing nature of Catholicism and having to bear children, and so like those traumas are ingrained in them, and even with the fathers who are constantly yelling and beating their wives, when children grow up with that, it's ingrained in their thought processes. It's ingrained in their minds, and they crave it. They want that sort of lifestyle because that's how they perceive normal. That's how they perceive how life should be, and they might grow up learning that no, that's not how it should be. That's not normal. They might have that slight understanding, but they can't break the vicious cycle of constantly craving that feeling, craving those emotions of fear and unease. It's something that they just innately crave because that's what was comfortable for them growing up. Um, so a lot of times people can't break out of that vicious cycle because they crave it. They innately want it. So if you, again, don't generally, truly want change in your life, you're going to constantly see yourselves repeating these bad relationships, these finding yourselves in horrible situations that, yeah, that you honestly put yourself into. So how's everyone doing today? How are you guys feeling? Happy Monday. We are back on the live. I had a lovely break this weekend. Well, not really. So if you guys have followed me on my social media, Facebook, oh! So you guys probably don't follow me on my Facebook. I do have two Facebooks. I have two different separate types of accounts. I have my PG account, basically, the one that's kind of connected to everything that keeps things happy, hokey-dory, everything sunshines and rainbows. And then I have my NC-17 rated R social media, where it's like the real feelings, the real emotions, and like what's really going on with Miss Sparkle. And so generally also on the real one, it is satirical. It is over the top and exaggerated on purpose, just to, so it does tell the story of what's going on in my life. It does say like what is happening, but at the same time, do blow it out of proportion. It is on purpose. It's to create feelings. It's to create emotions. It's to create feels. So to show that life isn't that simple and BS happens regularly and all the time. But again, it's how you handle that BS and how you move past it that shows a true nature, a true character. So as you can see, I'm still smiling, still enjoying life. Yeah, it wasn't a fun situation that happened over the weekend. Went out Friday night. So this girl lives in the childhood trauma, and she just, I told her if she does this again to me, I'm done, I'm out. Like I gave her one opportunity to screw me over with her toxic nature, or not her toxic nature so much as her cravings for toxic nature. And she just doesn't want to grow. She doesn't want to learn. She was just in jail because her ex-husband was extremely abusive, and she escalated it in a fashion that, again, is showing how much she wants the toxicity. And then, like, She has a boyfriend who cheated on her before, and so that's the main reason why I told her, like, I'm not dealing with this stuff, because how he cheated on her and then how he treated her. And I was like, I'm not going to sit around to watch him abuse you and for you to just keep falling into these relationships of abusive natures. And so, like, I'm out. And she said, you're right, I need to change. Thank you for being there for me. So I came back. I was like, all right, you're saying you're going to change. You say you want to change. All right, so I'm here to help. Like, if you want change, I'm here to help. I'll gladly be here. But then, like I said, she did it again. She ended up in jail, and then her boyfriend is still, like, cheating on her and being abusive to her, telling her she's worthless and no good. She gave him a call again. He's just telling her the same stuff, telling her to stop calling me. And then she fell back onto another guy that she was sleeping with just to get sex, to get back at her ex. It's like she creates this drama. And so, like, with all that drama BS, I was like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculously childish. What is wrong with you? I'm like, I told you, I'm not sitting around for this crap. I'm done. Because, again, like, difference between healing from traumatic events and moving on and moving past it and not welcoming it back into your life, and there's the ones where you're still craving it so badly that you are creating the moments that are making your life hell. There are way two different sides of that story, and she is literally deliberately creating it, because me and the other guy are like, the other guy's like, wait, so you're just using me? And she's like, yeah, like, I want to make my ex jealous. And so, like, and he's like, wow, you really just like toxic nature, toxic behavior. And she's like, yes. And he's like, okay, I'm here for that, whatever. So they both crave, like, this stupid toxic shit. And I was like, this is, wow, bad. And so they're basically, like, start bickering on the way to the nightclub. And she doesn't have her ID. And so that really, really deeply offends her that we can't get in. And she's like, acting like she can get in because she knows the DJ. It's like, knowing a DJ doesn't get you into the bar. They have, like, legalities that they have to follow, and being sure everyone's 21 and over is one of those legalities. Like, they're not just gonna let you in because you don't have your ID. If anything happens and the police go into the bar and they ask to see everyone's ID and you don't have the ID, they lose their liquor license. Like, and they get, like, a $10,000 fine. It's not worth it. And so, like, while you get a slap on the wrist and told to go home, the company gets slapped with a fine and losing their liquor license and not being able to get it back. And they have to pay, like, another $100,000 to get it back. So, like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's not worth it. People, they're not going to let you in because you don't have your ID. And so, like, but, like, he says something, she gets mad and storms off, so he gets mad and takes off. And so, like, again, in a situation where he, takes our things, because our things are in his car. And so, like, I'm like, girl, you are just toxic in yourself. Like, you are just not healing from childhood trauma. You are just reliving your childhood, reliving your abusive relationship with your ex-husband. You're creating all these moments in your life, and you don't even see it. That's how bad you are deeply into this, is that you want to play a victim, and you're creating the situations. Like, I'm like, girl, like, when are you going to change? When are you going to want change? And then, like, she gets mad at me, like, how dare you talk to me like that, blah, blah, blah. I was there for you. I'm like, no, you weren't. I was there for your ass. I helped your ass. I'm like, I saved your ass. Well, like, don't get anything twisted, girl. Like, I was the one who picked you up from jail when your friends were too busy. I was the one who tried to look for you and, like, be sure you were okay when your boyfriend pushed you out of a moving vehicle. I was the one who consoled you when your ex cheated on you the first time and you didn't want to go to the other girls because you didn't want to hear a lecture. I was the one, I'm like, what did you do for me? Like, seriously. Like, I don't need anything. I don't create drama. I don't have drama. Like, there's nothing for you to be there for me for, because I don't create anything to have a need for somebody to be there for me. Like, I don't need people because I am in a blissful state of my own life. And uh, so like these like things that happen to you as in your childhood that you might not even recall that are creating your negative space in your life today, requires therapy to flush it out, to learn how to move past it so you can stop repeating the cycle. The generational trauma, the cycles have to stop somewhere, but it still boils down to a choice. You still have to make that conscious decision to create the change. It's not just going to happen. So I keep telling you guys, life boils down to an innate, basic, simple two choices. The yes or the no. To react negatively, to react positively. To deal with the emotions and the trauma, or to just continue to ignore it and bury it down deeper and deeper and deeper till it wells up and explodes. Like, everything's innately the two choices. Choosing to healthfully deal with the situation and come out smiles, or unhealthily deal with the situation and pass it on and project it onto others. So as you can see, like, I guess like social media wise, I was projecting a lot. I do understand that, but again, my social media is there for let the little mopeds go by. Gotta remember, my social media is to exaggerate. It is to blow things out of proportion. It is satirical to help people see that, hey, shit happens. It's okay to smile. It's okay to turn around and get through life and enjoy it. All right? Don't let those hardships, don't let the idiots, don't let the bullies, don't let the jerks, the assholes, the love bombers, the trauma bonders affect you in a way that you are gonna hate everyone else. That you're gonna project all that anger and fear onto everyone else. Yeah, so like the people I talk to, like I show like one little message, just to show like the reaction, my instant reaction, and how like a lot of the times those people that I have these little quips with that I post online, we're still friends. Like we become friends a lot of the times. Sometimes like no, they're truly just jerks and dicks and like only want to have sex, and so it ends at that. But most of the times, like, they're put in their place. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. You're right. Hey, you seem really awesome. Let's keep talking. And we become friends. So, like, I get a lot of friends, new followers, new viewers out of those little quip remarks that I post, like the funny BS ones that I show. Some of them, like, do end up blocked. Not everyone ends up blocked. Like, again, it's all exaggerated, so I do block people, but I immediately unblock them. No one stays blocked. I really don't block people. Again, it's all satirical fun. So, again, you know, it's just it's all for show. I'm a gimmick, okay? I am a public persona. Yes, I'm a real person. Yes, like I have some hardships in my life that I'm dealing with, and that I am turning my life around from a divorce and from a toxic relationship. I'm still healing and growing, and I'm still learning myself how to see those toxic signs, those red flags, and not to put myself in situations all over and over and over again and repeating the cycle. I am still in this learning and growing stage of my life, and that's why I like to share with you guys like what I learn, what I read, and also sharing techniques, skills, and how you guys can too turn things around in your life. If you see these sort of things, or if you are going through similar situations, or that you're finding that the words that I say resonate, because yeah, there's moments in your life where you're like, wait, oh, that is something that from a childhood trauma that I've been pushing down. Maybe I should get a therapist and a psychiatrist to heal and grow and move forward in my life. So hopefully I'm helping people to, again, seek therapy, seek help, and get the proper attention that works for you. How you doing, Nessa? What's up, girl? Hello, hello, hello. It's a quiet Monday, right? So far we're doing pretty good. Oh geez, there's a tag or something in the back that's like itching. It's like scratching my back. But yeah, cute little dress, right? This new dress. Got a new little outfit. I like this one because it's green, and green goes good with my brown skin. It looks cute. It's actually kind of cute, and then I don't have to wear underwear, so I can like actually relax and not be in pain because it's still swollen. It still hurts. It's not as bad. Like the swelling has gone down. The phytoestrogens are helping, which is good. Which is awesome. Okay, so I keep getting distracted by this blue Corvette. It's so pretty. It's just this vibrant blue car just sitting over there. So we got a C7 Corvette just chilling right there. And it's so pretty. And the ugly Mustang. And a beautiful Corvette. Ugly Mustang. Beautiful Corvette. And the OCDGG. Oh my gosh, and there's another Mustang. This Mustang's even uglier because like I don't even know why they want to call it a Mustang. You got the clumpy E-Stang. Now, I do like that design. I do like the vehicle. I don't like that it's a fully electric because again, I don't believe that I don't believe the electric system is bringing down the carbon footprint because it's still relying on coal to create the electricity to recharge the cars. And so like, yeah, until our main source of electricity isn't coal, I don't believe we're diminishing the carbon footprint. The hybrids, on the other hand, and the hydrogen fuel cell cars, freaking amazing. Fuel cell definitely reverses the carbon footprint because it's adding CO2 and CO3, which is what creates our ozone, back into the air. So ultimately it's rebuilding our ozone. Like I love fuel cell and like fuel cell hybrids. Those are freaking amazing. So yeah, the fuel cell cars are the best, and like I've always believed in that one being the best option for our future. And like Honda's had it since the 90s. We've had fuel cell technology and fuel cell cars. It's sad that we're still not more of them, that they pushed the electric cars and the lithium. It's so sad that we pushed the lithium. Lithium's so toxic for our environment as well. Hey Ray, welcome back. How you doing, Ray? Well, you're doing good today. You're doing lovely, lovely, lovely. It's a beautiful, lovely day. My hair's like all over the place. Oh my gosh, this wind is like so killer. There we go, I guess. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Let's see. So as you can see, we're talking about childhood trauma today, and creating change in your own life, recognizing the signs, getting the help and assistance that you might need, or not even might need, that you do need to heal properly. So myself, let me go ahead and give you the story of my childhood trauma and how I healed. So I still don't know what happened in my past. My brain has still locked it out. My mom like apologized more on Friday and was crying, just telling me more of the stuff that she went through with my dad, and like stuff I didn't know. I had no clue. Like I had no clue, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like breaking down crying. I'm like, I didn't know. I just know that that whole period of my life is blacked out, like completely blacked out. I remember snips of happiness, which was playing with this little girl who apparently never existed. My mom has told me, like, what are you talking about? There was no little girl. Like, you didn't play with anyone. You played alone by yourself. And I was like, what are you talking about? I had like this girl who was my best friend. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I so blacked everything out so badly that I created a friend, a whole person in my head. I was like, what the fuck? Um, like, I created a whole nother person just to erase the trauma. And so when we came to the United States, so a lot of this stuff happened in Puerto Rico, New York, and in Japan. Um, and so when I came to back to the U.S. after Japan, we were in Arizona, and that's when my dad started cheating with my mom, with a coworker, in a sense, with another person on the base. And then my mom took us here to California. So apparently, like, even that whole story of like what happened in the situation, I didn't even know all the details of that. My mom told me more details about that, and I was like, oh, I again, stuff that was blacked out, like my brain completely locked it out. And so I was so traumatized um, by the stuff that happened when I was younger that I would not talk. Like, I could not talk. I would not talk. I showed zero emotions. I was extremely emotionless and just would not talk. So I'd go to school, just quiet, no emotion, no happiness, no like, oh, we're going to school, skipping along. No, we're going to school, mom's leaving, start crying and breaking down in tears. No, nothing. So this is first grade for me, as I did preschool and elementary school, and I did preschool and kindergarten in Japan. So this is first grade here in California. Again, like, the counselors and the teachers are like, this is odd. Like, why doesn't why doesn't he have any emotions? Why doesn't he have any, like, why isn't he showing anything? He's not participating in class. He's not talking. What's wrong? And and so that's when I started my therapy. I would go to therapy twice a week. I'd see a therapist and a counselor twice a week in school, during school. Sometimes I would see one, I think it was once a month after school. And then by the time I got to second grade, so I was like 6 years old, I was talking more, I was engaging more, I started participating in class. I had my first friend that I am still friends with here on Facebook, or on Facebook, not here, but on Facebook we are still friends. Still have him as a friend. We don't talk. I haven't talked to him in years, but we're still friends. He's still there. I can reach out and say hi. It's like my very first best friend is still here. The girls that I hung out with, like my girlfriends that I had, that were, you know, I felt like I was one of them, kind of thing, growing up. I don't have any one of them as a friend on my Facebook, like not a single one of them. So we had Susie, Susie Chen. She was Mexican though. And then there's Gabriella, Gabby. Crystal, African American, awesome. It's like super best, like super awesome person, Crystal. I don't know what happened to her at all. Yeah, so then, what was it? And Fabiola. Fabiola was on my Facebook. I don't know if I deleted her or she deleted herself after my transition. I don't think she's still on my Facebook anymore though. But yeah, um, had a huge falling out in 6th grade because, again, always feminine, female. And so, like, I was so confused because in 6th grade they were starting to do a lot of the separation stuff. And so we went to camp, and a lot of things were like boys over here, girls over here. And I'm like, well, wait, I'm always with them. Like, why am I going over here? Like, I was so uncomfortable being with the boys, and I was like, this is wrong. I'm so confused. Why can't I be with my girlfriends? Why can't we be with the girls? And that's where things started to get a lot more traumatic for me. Not transitioning, but again, nonetheless, I went through therapy. I started to grow and move past my trauma, so I was able to open up and start talking and make friends and participate in school, and started to get really good grades, getting A's on everything. Like, then another problem came up, the OCD problem, to where it all had to be A's. I did that on myself. My mom didn't put that on me. I did it to myself. Like, I had to have A's. Because they all had to be the same letter. Like, I don't care if I got B's, C's, as long as they were all the same, I'm good. They can't be different. But the appraisal you get for getting A's, not at home, at the school, was just awesome. So I was like, all right, we're getting A's. And then so I started getting into dance, started dancing. In 2nd grade, I started ballet classes, started jazz classes, did folklorical, and I think it was 4th or 5th grade. I think it was 5th grade when I did folklorical Mexican dance. Was on television for that one. We got on TV performing the folklorical dances. um, I was extremely shy still, and did not want to be in front of the camera, did not want to be on that set. That was horrifying to me, being in a studio, on a studio set, all the lights, the cameras, and then I had to dance too. Talk about adding trauma. But oddly enough, that sparked this. To where, oddly enough, I craved being on set. I missed being in front of the camera. And I was like, wait. So when I was 14, that's all I really wanted. I really wanted to be in front of the camera. I wanted to be on set. I wanted to be in the studio. So I started my modeling career at 14. And then, I had so much fun just modeling in front and taking photos and being I had so much fun in front of the camera. I love being in front of the camera. I love being on stage. And it's so weird because so that I had that experience. And then afterwards, I thought I would enjoy it. So our elementary school did a talent show. And so I signed up for the talent show. This was 6th grade. And I was so nervous the day of the show. Auditions, fine. Practice, fine. Creating dance routines and staging the show, I was fine. Day of the show, dress rehearsals, fine. Day of the show, pale. My friends still tell me that I was pale white. Look at this. I don't do white. But I look at the videos. Some people have videos, and I watch the video. I'm like, I am so pale. Holy crap! I was so nauseous and so pale and so nervous and afraid. I was and even then, when I look back, I'm like, no, I was not nervous. There's no way. But after I got past the trauma and healed, I was like, oh my gosh, I do remember those feelings. I was extremely nervous. I was like, oh my gosh. And and looking back at that now, like I still do get nervous, but it's good nerves. I use those to perform better. So like I have a pre-show routine that I do. So now it's a meditative kind of thing. So like I'll find like a stable like support beam, a pole, somewhere behind stage, close to the stage, like before going on, and I'll center myself, close my eyes, touch the pole, become one with like the stage in a sense. Be there in the moment. I close my eyes, take deep, slow breaths. I visualize the performance and the steps and the lyrics. I visualize the whole routine, and I visualize performing it and having zero problems, and the audience just elated and ecstatic at the end, like just blown up, happy and excited. Um, then I hear my name. I go out on stage. I do exactly what I envisioned just moments before, and I come off, and I'm done. Like it's so weird. That moment on stage, completely blacked out. I never remember it. Never ever remember what happened. Like the whole moment is like another person. It's blacked. Like it's literally another person performing. Like I come off stage, I'm like, how'd it go? I'm like, what just happened? Did it go good? I'm like, um, and so like it's totally awesome. Like I have fun on stage. I love the audience. I play with the audience whenever I'm going back and forth. Like it's just totally just like blast. Like I enjoy it every single time. Well, no, it's not stage fright anymore. I'm not afraid of the stage anymore. Like I said, I crave it. Like I enjoy it. I've been again in theater and on the stage and performing for over 30 years. I've been performing for like 40 years now. 46. Yeah, yeah. I've been performing in front of a camera for 40 years now. But like, yeah, I just enjoy it now. Hey Vero, welcome back, love. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we're talking about childhood traumas and like how to cope with it, how to get through it, and dealing with it, and changing the generational diseases that it goes on. Those generational, like bad things that happens in your lives, like craving being beaten, craving having toxic relationships, craving the unease feeling of being hurt or being cheated on, and wanting that over and over again in your life, like that kind of childhood trauma. Yeah, we've just been discussing bits and pieces about that sort of stuff today. And then I'm sharing little bits of stories of how I've overcome my trauma. Being able to talk and communicate is one of the things that I dealt with my childhood trauma. Um, um, Being able to talk to people and have friends, or even just faking having friends and faking enjoying being in situations and group situations and large situations with lots of people. That's a coping skill that I've dealt with and healed to try to be in those situations, because ideally, like, they still make me super uneased, and I still have trust issues thanks to my relationship PTSD from my ex marriage, or my past marriage, from my ex. Um, but yeah, but like we don't let those traumas keep us from living life. We don't let those traumas keep us from enjoying life, and so so that's what today's topic, for Mental Health Monday is dealing with mental health traumas, dealing with the trauma, and moving forward and growing and moving past it. Because again, my kids wouldn't be here if I didn't get past my trauma. Um, I would not have worked at Disneyland if I didn't get past my trauma. Um, I wouldn't be here doing these live streams if I didn't get past my trauma. I would not have ever modeled for JCPenney or Macy's, or been a model, period, if I didn't get past my trauma. Um, I would not have had the amazing experience of being on TV sets and TV shows, auditioning for pop stars, auditioning on the first American Idol series, um, shit, auditioning American Idol, period. There's so many fucking people. Well, even like pop stars, there's a lot of people for that one too. Like, no one talks about the line that happened at pop stars, and I think that's why when it came to American Idol, they realized that they had to record the line and start filming and audition or interviewing people in the line, because pop stars was before American Idol, and that was ridiculous. Like, that was a crazy audition. American Idol was more streamlined and a little bit more fun because of the camera presence and the Ryan Seacrest coming around and interviewing people. It was a little bit more fun. It was a little weird because, of course, Ryan Seacrest was a nobody then. He wasn't even like really big on radio at that time. So it's funny meeting this guy coming up to interview people and like, who's this guy and why is he interviewing? Like, who does he think he is? Why is he here? Like, go away, stop talking to us. Like, and that's why I didn't end up on camera, or in the like any of like the major stuff on the American Idol things, was because like I wouldn't talk to him. I was like, who the fuck are you? Leave me alone. I had nothing really to give. So, I was quite a bit egotistical at that point. Yeah, that was the so-called, yeah, that was the so-called BFF that was in jail. Yes. Yep. Yep. The one who just craves the reason why we're talking about childhood trauma, because she cannot get past childhood abuse, and she craves that attention. She craves that unease. She craves that pain. She craves it, and she still craves it. And I can't put myself in those situations anymore, which is why she's no longer my best friend, no longer my friend at all, because I've moved past that. I've grown past that kind of feeling and want. Like, that's not me anymore, and I don't put myself in those situations anymore, and I refuse to put myself in those kinds of situations, because that's not healing. That's going backwards, and I don't do going backwards. Exactly. No, Ray. No. That's a catch-22, a double-edged sword, because yes, you can't let your past dictate your future, but you can let your past guide your future, because those past events create who you are and help bring you to be the person that you are today. And so without those past events, you would not be here. But you can't let those past traumas and those past emotions or those past feelings create a horrible future. You still can choose to create a better future and grow from those horrible moments. Again, can't let them control you, but you can let them guide you. So yeah, they do affect your future, but it's a matter of how they affect your future by your choices. Yeah, if anyone ever tries to say like the past isn't you, or the past can't control you, the past it doesn't create your future, well, no, it most certainly does, and it most certainly has, because you wouldn't be in the space that you are today if it wasn't for those past moments. You'd be in a completely different situation. You'd be a completely different person if those past moments never happened to you. So like, but there's a difference between allowing it to create your future, or allowing it to, or taking it to be a stepping stone to grow, to create your future. Yeah. And thank you guys. Love you guys so very much for participating in the chat. I see it's kind of crazy today that we're a little quiet for a Monday. Small crowd today, small crowd. But it's all good. I'm glad to have my regulars here. I'm so glad to see you guys here. And I'm going to figure out something to do later at 6 o'clock. Because I don't want to be back at the The house, of course, is too dark. I don't have the lighting in there, and I don't have a backdrop there. So I'm... Yeah, okay, I got it. We're gonna go to the train station. We'll go to the train station later today. I'll do it down there. Right, the green? That's lovely. I've always liked green. I know like green always looks good on me because of my dark skin. I'm an earth sign, so greens works really well with me, with my personality. I just don't wear it because it's too earthy, too groundy. Like, yeah, I look like a tree. An upside down tree. Like here's the roots, and then here's the tree, and like there's the leaves like flowing out. I'm an upside down tree. So like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of green, but yeah, whatever. But it looks good on me. It does look good. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. All right, so 15 minutes. We are calling it a show. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll still be hanging out, of course, for the remainder of the hour to, discuss, have a conversation, Q&A time, basically. So I'm Gigi Sparkle, the Transgender Goddess of Happiness from the beautiful Southern California, where I keep things real, raw, and educational. And remember, guys, keep that spark of kindness in your heart. Give someone a compliment, anyone a compliment, any little compliment will do. Not only does it bring joy to their heart, it also brings joy to your heart as well. Get a minimum of 12 hugs in each and every day. Those hugs help boost self-confidence and self-worth within yourself, and especially if you have little ones, it builds self-confidence and self-worth in them, help them prevent suicidality and suicidal thoughts. And most importantly, don't be ashamed or afraid to tell them that you love them. Tell your loved ones that you care. And even when you're angry and upset, you don't know when that last moment might be the very last moment. So you don't want to have that regret. You don't want to have that pain of missing out. So swallow your pride, grab them, pull them in, give them a hug, and say, I'm still mad at you, but I love you. And walk away. And most importantly, most importantly, don't forget to tell yourself that I love you. Each and every day, look in the mirror, look into your left eye, and say, I love you. Once again, I'm Gigi Sparkle, the Transgender Goddess of Happiness, and we're sparking out. Bye. You can always ask me a question. Questions are always welcome. Always. I don't know what to do with my hair. Like, it's so dried out even. So I need to cut this much of it. Oh, okay, wait. I need to cut that much of it because that's all like frayed and fried, and I need a haircut. We're totally gonna do a haircut. Why are you afraid of relationships? Because of the pain that comes with it. Yeah. My ex did a number, and the trauma response and the trauma gained from that number prevents me from really connecting with anybody. Like, this is it's so bad, I don't think there's any real healing available. So I'm sorry, I keep wandering because my eyes keep going onto this like shotgun shell, which isn't a shotgun shell. It's really it's a huge shell. And I don't think it's actually a shell though. I really don't. Because like there's no way someone shot that kind of rifle out here. It's probably a lipstick container. I just don't want to touch it either. But it really looks like it's literally probably lipstick or like an eyeliner thingy. It really looks like a shotgun shell. That's why. Oh, that's a big round. That's like a 32, a 33, like huge ass, like a 133 round. It's not a 177. It's larger than a 177. That's what I'm saying. It's really big. I know 177s. No, yeah, like I am stronger for it. Like again, like I now understand what narcissism looks like. I understand what vanity looks like and egoism, and I understand what trauma bonding is and love bombing. Like I understand all these things and concepts, and so um, but wiser does not allow me to be better. You know, yeah, I'm wiser, I'm stronger. Doesn't necessarily make me better. Yeah, like I'm not healed. I'm not doing good. I'm not. Yeah, I still have lots of pain that I deal with, and lots of distrust. And every time I attempt to let people in, they show me why I need to keep the distrust. And like every single time I try to let people in, they continually show me why people are horrible and why I'm better off without relationships. It sucks. It really does. I do try. You can't say I don't try. I've tried. But this is why I'm here. This is why I do the live streams. So I share my stories to show people what pain looks like, what trauma does to people, but also what healing looks like, and how to heal, and how to ignore the pain and move forward and try to connect with people, trying to have those connections, not completely blocking everyone off. Like, that's the whole reason why I do the shows and live streams, is to show that it's okay. Even though deep down, truly, honestly, I'm not okay. Like, I'm not at all. But that's why I'm here. To help others, because in helping others makes me happy. Like, I am an empath, a ridiculously deep empath, where I need... Sorry, my legs are dry. It's really bothering me now. I didn't put the olive oil on. I thought the lotion would have been fine. So the lotion sucks. Where I don't need, what was I saying? I'm showing that, crap. That I don't need, I don't remember. I need to tie my shoe. My shoe's untied. It's bothering me too. Oh, okay. I remember what I was saying. I remember now. Crap. Okay, there we go. Bad. Okay. I have a little issue. It's hard to go down with the dress because I didn't wear underwear. And so like the wind's blowing and I was like, crap, stay down, the dress stay down. Alright, so what was I saying? Yeah, oh, I am an empath, a person of service. So I get my joy, again, quality time is my love language. So in helping others, I'm giving quality time. So it's filling my love tank. It's the only way I can fill my love tank, because I don't get 12 hugs a day. I don't even get one hug a day. I don't get physical touch every day, which is my number one love language, is physical touch. And I don't get quality time from anyone. No one gives me their time. And so the only way I can stay out of being depressed and stay positive and happy is to give my time. And so, and help others be happy. So that's the one way that I fill my love tank myself, personally. I have to fill it up myself. And to do so, again, I have to give. And I'm a person of service. I love to give my time. I love to give myself to helping others. It makes me feel good. It makes me happy. So that's why, like, these shows mean a lot to me. and doing the live stream and how I'm able to do the live streams, because ultimately I really shouldn't be able to do these. My personality type really doesn't allow me to do these. So it's very surprising that I can. It's so funny because like, so there's the Briggs-Myers personality tests, which lays out, I believe it's 16 personality types. And my personality type has changed since I've done the lives. So it's quite interesting. And I do see it, and it's also along the lines of my love language change. Like I said, I'm a person of service, and I like being there for people, and I like helping people, and it makes me feel good, and it fills my love tank. Because with my introvertedness before, that wasn't my main love thing, was physical touch. So it might have changed now, because I am no longer an INFJ, or I still am like an INFJ, like, but my tendencies have now geared towards an ISFJ, which is interesting. As I've gone from gone from intuitive, the N, to, what's the S? Social? Oh, I forget what the S was though. Now I gotta see what the S means. Because I know the N was for intuitive, which is the empath. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm super empathetic. Where are we at? We got 4 more minutes, 3 more minutes, 3 more minutes. Yeah, I'll sit out here and get eaten by the mosquitoes for 3 minutes. Ew. Oh, I can't sit here. I cannot sit there. Ew, 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 ew. The rocks are moving. What are those? What are those? What are those? What the hell are those? Are they little spiders? No. They're types of termites. Yay. So there's termites in my mom's house. Oh, we got an INFJ in the house? Hell yeah. So if you guys don't know, INFJs are also one of the rare of the personality types. They're roughly 4% of the population are INFJs. Super, super rare. And then there's a smaller subsect of the INFJ where there's only 1% of the population of that subset of INFJs. And out of all the tests I keep taking, I am that 1% subset of the INFJ. So basically I would be a shaman, and if I was a Native American, my personality type is as such where I would be a shaman. Sorry, I don't know where to go because like there's bugs over there. And like I can't sit down anywhere. Jeez, like my smile is different ever since I got that accident. Like my lips function differently. I can't, like this side doesn't, it's got this scar tissue, so it doesn't like curl as thin as this one. It doesn't do things quite the same. And same down here, this side. Like this side doesn't react the same as this side does anymore. And of course, like my eyes are totally messed up, and my nose. I'm just building all these beautiful scars. Like the healers, exactly, the healer types, yeah. So now, so I've gone from healer to protector. That's what it was, the ISFJ. I think, like I said, it was a protector type. So I'm like a little bit of both, like healer and protector type. Yeah, the wind, yeah. Well, I'm here. Okay, 2 more minutes. So yeah, so when I leave, we're gonna go down to, I'm gonna change shoes. Where are my shoes? There are my shoes. Change shoes. I'm gonna eat some food. I haven't eaten yet. I gotta eat. Take my feminization supplements. and then we're gonna go down to the train station, and we'll do the live down there. It's gonna be a little noisy. Ooh, actually, I don't have my earbuds. Crap, that'd be a bad idea. Dang. I gotta figure out what I want to do this live at, because I don't want to do it inside. We'll figure it out after I eat. Well, thank you guys. I love you. Thanks for all the questions. Thanks for participating in the chat. Do join me on TikTok. So if you guys want to continue the conversation and talking with me, TikTok's mostly all Q&A. So join me over there on TikTok at gigisparklelv. Same thing as here on YouTube. Just follow me. Just search gigisparklelv and you'll find all my social medias, and you can follow me there, or click on the link tree and you can join all my social media or see everything that I participate in on my link tree. And it looks like we are hopping back onto Tumblr. I had an account years ago. It got banned. I tried to open another account. I could not. So we're going back to Tumblr. It's been like 12 years since the last time I was on Tumblr. But my sister went on there. She's like, oh my gosh, I love it. It's like being back in 2012 again. I was like, okay, we're going to Tumblr. So I'm going to open a Tumblr account. So we'll have a Tumblr account on there soon. So that's going to showcase a lot of photos and a lot of my modeling art we're going to do, per se. Which, yeah, a lot of modeling art on there. So yeah, so soon we'll have Tumblr coming up. All these new platforms. Well, it's an old one, but we're going back. We're going back. I used to post a lot of I posted my music on there. Posted a lot of artsy stuff on there, and like some hand-drawn art. And I haven't done hand-drawn art since I was married. Just like everything's so long ago. Like again, Tumblr is like over 15 years ago for me. Like it's going back. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. We'll do it. So I started Tumblr like in 2003, 2002. It was before Facebook. It was after MySpace, before Facebook, before Pinterest. It was Tumblr. No, Tumblr came after something, didn't it? I'm thinking something else then. I'm thinking of something else. I don't think I'm thinking of Tumblr. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some research and figure it out. Alright, see you guys. Remember, join me 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on TikTok. Bye.